Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Cynical, and today for you guys, I'm gonna be bringing you guys a little bit of a video that is centered towards, I suppose you could say, a bit of a rant. Now, this is personally something that has been building up inside of me for quite some time now, and you know, I've mentioned this here and there before, but really, I've never actually made a dedicated video towards expressing my sort of feelings towards this very aspect of Kingdom Hearts that I extremely despise of, I hate a lot, and I can almost guarantee that most of you guys here will also agree with me. Once again though, this is a opinion piece, so of course, you know, we're human beings, we're not all going to have the same opinion towards this, but it is to do with us as fans of the Kingdom Hearts franchise. And I can say that, yeah, a majority of you guys should be able to agree with me when I say this. So, today we're going to be talking about the whole factor of Japan gets Kingdom Hearts games first, the rest of the world receives it around about 3 to 4 months kind of later. Now, this is something that has forever bothered me about Kingdom Hearts, and I suppose you could say it does piss me off. Now, I love Square Enix as much as the next guy, trust me, I fucking love Square Enix, they make incredible games, Kingdom Hearts being my all-time favorite video game franchise, so you can see that, like, I've got a huge amount of respect towards Square Enix, but in terms of how they release their games, and of course we're looking at Kingdom Hearts, it is an aspect of their decision-making that I do not agree with whatsoever, and I think it is a little bit silly. And it is a little bit kind of, I suppose you could say, painful for the rest of the world, especially for, you know, the rest of the Kingdom Hearts fans out there. Now, in all honesty, in terms of the Kingdom Hearts fan base, the majority of the fan base is not centered in Japan. It's actually outside of Japan, and even Tetsuya Nomura, during the interviews of last year's E3, he was mentioning a ton of stuff about Kingdom Hearts fans, like the fan base. And he was mentioning things along the lines of, like, you know, we now realize that Kingdom Hearts actually has a worldwide audience. To be honest, I don't know how he couldn't realize this. It's pretty obvious. I mean, Kingdom Hearts is a franchise that has been going on for nearly 14 years now. And I think if you can't realize that most of your sales are outside of Japan, then there is something wrong. But anyway, yeah, he mentioned that, you know, we now realize that Kingdom Hearts has a worldwide audience. Tons and tons and tons of people love the game that are outside of Japan. You know, we regret holding back the final mixes from a lot of the different other regions of the world and whatnot. And that was really cool to see. It was really cool to see because forever we have been dealing with basically, you know, having to wait for when a new Kingdom Hearts game comes out. It'll release first in Japan, and then of course, you know, quite a few months later down the line, we eventually get it. Now, going back to it, I hate this. I absolutely freaking hate this. And I think, like, now is the best time ever to actually stand up and to voice our opinions and direct it towards Square Enix. And I'm going to tell you why. 2 of the most important Kingdom Hearts games are coming out. One being, of course, 2.8, which is coming out this year, and hopefully 2017 is going to be Kingdom Hearts 3, the game that we have been waiting so freaking damn long for. There's also another game I want to talk about is Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. So, yesterday I sent out a tweet, and you guys can see the tweet right here on screen. Going to be 100% honest, it's pretty ridiculous it's taking almost a year to translate an app, speaking towards Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, of course. Now, I don't know, I felt like I was in this mood where I was like, you know, I'm just gonna speak my mind, basically. I'm gonna be 100% honest, and yes, that's how I do feel. I think it is really, really ridiculous, the fact that it's taking almost a damn year to release an English or localized version of Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. Now, a few of you guys might be thinking, well, that's stupid, who cares? Yeah, that's stupid. Who gives a flying duck nipple? Well, the thing is, Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, I mean, it's already received an English trailer back in E3 of 2015. On top of that, although you might not care, Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, for the fanbase, is a very, very important game. Reason being is, it explains the origin story, which directly connects the Kingdom Hearts 3 of Kingdom Hearts. So when you actually look at it, technically it's a vital part of Kingdom Hearts. Whether it's an app or a PlayStation 3 game, a 3DS game, who really cares? It is a vital importance towards, Kingdom Hearts' storyline. And for fans, it's a little bit kind of shitty, the fact that, of course, Japan, like usual, gets the game back in September of last year, and to this day, we are still waiting for it. And I was going through the kind of replies of this tweet, and a lot of people, you'd be surprised, there were people agreeing with me and stuff, and that was awesome to see, because that means, you're standing up for this, but there were quite a lot of people who were like, that's just kind of, what Square Enix are like, who cares, and this bothers me so damn much. I hate to think that us as a fan base, we've come to this kind of standstill where we're just so used to being treated like this that we now accept it. And with two of the most important Kingdom Hearts games coming out, hopefully within the next couple of years, if we don't voice our opinions and how we feel and direct it towards, like Square Enix, we are going to be getting treated exactly the same way we've been getting treated for the entirety of this franchise. Having to wait 3 to 4 months, even longer sometimes, to receive the localized version of the game. I'm going to tell you a reason why this is a problem. Spoilers. Without a doubt, it doesn't matter what happens, the internet is a place where if you haven't played a game, you haven't seen a movie, you're gonna get spoiled. Even if you're not particularly, looking in the section of that movie or that game, who really knows? You might just randomly stumble across some forum post, some news website, perhaps a YouTube channel that might just randomly cover that movie or game out of the blue. Who really knows? But I can guarantee you, if the games of 2.8 and Kingdom Hearts 3 come out first in Japan, we have to wait, an extended amount of time before we get it for, a localized version, I can guarantee you, you're probably going to be finding out a lot of different other information about the game that perhaps you don't want to until you play it for yourself. And I even know for, people like me, okay, say for instance, alright, I know that Kingdom Hearts 3 is out in Japan, okay? Do you know how tempted I will be to just go onto YouTube and look at Japanese playthroughs? As much as I don't want to, because I want to save this experience I've been waiting 10 damn years for myself, as much as I won't, kind of want to, I will most likely still go ahead, just knowing that there's, the whole game is now on the internet because someone over in Japan has gone and recorded it. Now, I know you can import the game, but really, is that how you want your first experience of either Kingdom Hearts 2.8 or Kingdom Hearts 3 to be, all in Japanese? I mean, in terms of 2.5 and 1.5, it's not really such a big deal that it came out first in Japan, because of the fact that, it's just HD versions of games we already have. But the fact that this could possibly happen to 2.8 and Kingdom Hearts 3 scares the living shit out of me. It really does. A perfect example of being spoiled towards something where you're not necessarily actually, specifically searching up the information to find out for yourself. I was streaming one day, and I'm still yet to see Star Wars Episode 7, alright? I already know pivotal, important plot points to do with the story that, holy damn, dude, I wish I didn't know, but I do. And I found this out probably a couple of days after the film's release. I understand it's been out for a little while now. I'm still yet to see it. I know I'm a little bit slow to it, but still to the point, I already know a lot of important shit about Star Wars, and it burns me on the inside. But I ran into that information. Actually, I didn't really run into the information. Someone within my Twitch chat was basically, talking about it, and they're just being a complete dick. But that's the thing about the internet, you just don't know where you're going to be seeing spoilers, and it really does suck. Now, I also sent out another tweet, and this is what it said. For the people who are okay, quote-unquote, with receiving Kingdom Hearts games months after the Japanese version, I can guarantee you'll have a different opinion if this happens to Kingdom Hearts 3. It's better to speak out about being treated fairly as fans without the worry of being potentially spoiled while waiting for a localized version. I don't understand how Square Enix can't release the games when both versions are complete. That way, everyone can enjoy the games at the same time. So, yeah, I mean, personally, I feel as if there is a pretty big amount of truth in there, and I don't want to talk myself up because I'm not someone who likes to do that at all. I don't like to think large of myself or anything. But I think that statement that I put out on Twitter, I think there's a huge amount of truth behind that. Why can Square Enix not just finish both versions of the game, being the Japanese and the rest of, you know, the different territories, like the German version, I don't know, like the, you know, the English version, of course, you know, like all the other regions. Why can they not just, like, finish all the versions of the game, then release them? Like, why is it that they have to release the Japanese version first? No, I do understand that, you know, Square Enix, especially the people who are working on Kingdom Hearts, they are a Japanese-based, you know, development team, but to the point, they now realize that the majority of the fan base is located outside of Japan. It just boggles my mind, and it frustrates me, and I honestly hope that Square Enix changes their ways. There were also a few other things that people were saying in regards to my tweet about Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. The other thing was, basically, people were saying that, well, you know, perhaps maybe Square Enix is, you know, trying to get the servers ready so that the rest of the world can jump in and play the game, and that the capacity of the servers can, of course, handle the rest of the world playing the app. But it goes back to the simple thing, can Square Enix not just figure out their servers and everything to do with their stability of the game first, and then release, you know, all of the different regional versions of Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key? I just don't understand. I don't understand why they have to release the Japanese version, and, you know, then fans will know that, oh, you know, the Japanese version's out, and we're just kind of left here in the dust, and wait months upon months upon months just to play another Kingdom Hearts game. I mean, it's not really a good feeling, especially for us fans. You know, I just feel as if Square Enix could go about this so much differently. But, anyway, when it comes down to it, it's just my opinion. So, hey, who really knows if you guys agree with me? I hope that you do, because, I know that for most of you guys, you know, you're outsiders, so speaking towards, like, you're not a Kingdom Hearts fan living in Japan. If you are, then that's super cool, and I don't mean any offense to any of the Japanese Kingdom Hearts fans. That's not what, like, I'm trying to do or anything. I think it's fantastic you guys get games first. I'm jealous, to say the least. I am very jealous, but I do feel as if Square Enix need to start kind of reconsidering their decisions in terms of Kingdom Hearts. And I think this is exactly what we need to start doing. Twitter is the best tool to do exactly that, so just tweet towards Square Enix, all their different sort of regional Twitter accounts, and say, you know, like, make it fair for us fans. I don't know, we could probably come up with some sort of creative hashtag. I can't really think of one as of right now. I mean, if you're someone who doesn't really agree with me, then I don't know what to say. Enjoy getting games months after the Japanese version, but in the end result, who really wants that? You know, who really wants that? Anyway, I don't know, my opinion, so that's all. But that's all for today's video, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Be sure to discuss about this in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.